Every Star Wars game for the last 10 years has been the same thing. A hero with a lightsaber, a dramatic action set piece, stormtroopers flying backwards through the air. Beautiful, fun, cinematic, but always the same DNA. Always the same fantasy of being a Jedi at the center of the galaxy's biggest moments.
The circle must be closed.
Star Wars Zero Company throws all of that away, and what it replaces it with is something the franchise has never done before, and something that might be the most exciting Star Wars game in a decade. Zero Company launches August 27th, 2026 on PS5, Xbox Series X/S, and PC. From the moment you see it in action, one thing becomes immediately clear. This is not a Star Wars game for the casual fan. This is a Star Wars game for people who want to go deeper into that universe than any game has ever taken them. You play as Hawks, a former Republic officer, disgraced, operating in the shadows during the final days of the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars. They talk about the big moments, the crisis points, planetary invasions, all-out assaults, cities bombed to rubble.
Nobody knows who Zero Company is. Nobody is watching. The battles they fight do not make it into the history books. But the threat they are hunting, a dark side force cult called the Infinite Coil, led by a villain named Kundry Fathom, is the kind of threat that could destabilize everything the Republic has built. This is the Clone Wars from underneath, from the shadows, from the perspective of the people who did the dirty work that the Jedi never could. The game is developed by Bit Reactor, a studio founded by veterans who spent 2 decades building XCOM and Civilization at Firaxis Games, in collaboration with Respawn Entertainment and Lucasfilm Games. The project was born when Vince Zampella, co-creator of Call of Duty and founder of Respawn, personally reached out to Bit Reactor CEO Greg Forch and said he wanted to make a Star Wars tactics game. Zampella passed away in a car accident in December 2025. Zero Company is, in part, his legacy, and the team is carrying that responsibility with everything they have.
And they get it done.
The gameplay splits into 2 layers that work perfectly together. Between missions you manage the Den, your base of operations on the Ring of Kafrene, recruiting operatives, upgrading facilities, deploying informants across a galaxy map spanning up to 150 planets, and building bonds between squad members that unlock devastating combat synergies. Then you drop into missions, top-down, turn-based tactical combat with an action point system that makes every single move feel weighty and consequential. Your squad includes clone troopers, Mandalorian warriors, Jedi Padawans, astromech droids, scoundrels, snipers, medics, and heavy weapons experts. "12 classes total, 4 unique to specific story characters, and there is permadeath. If a squad member dies, an authored story character with a name, a personality, and a relationship with Hawks, they are gone forever. The developers said it openly. Star Wars is about loss, and Zero Company does not let you forget it. Anakin Skywalker appears in the game, confirmed in the Summer Game Fest 2026 trailer, as a brief but significant story presence whose path crosses Zero Company at a critical moment. The developers visited Wikipedia obsessively to get every planet and lore detail right. This is a fully canon story approved by the Lucasfilm Story Group.
Ex-separatist, ex-noble, we're almost there.
What happens to Hawks and Zero Company is real Star Wars history. PC Gamer called it Mass Effect, but with turn-based tactics and permadeath. August 27th cannot come fast enough. Hit that subscribe button and smash the bell right now so you never miss a video. We cover every massive game dropping in 2026 every single week. Drop in the comments, are you a Star Wars fan, an XCOM fan, or both? See you in the next one.